everyone, we are here in Washington, D.C. to interview people and see how differently will they celebrate Christmas this year. So let's go get the word on the street.
Hello. Do you want to answer some questions? Do you want to answer some questions for me?
Hello everyone, welcome to Word on the Street. My name is Daniel, here in Altamont Springs, Florida.
What's your name?
My name's Rita.
Late.
Lisa.
Oscar.
Jersey.
Maryland.
Federico, I'm from Italy.
Nicole from Miami.
I'm Henry, I'm from Arlington, Mass.
I'm Ruby, I'm also from Arlington, Mass.
My name is Caroline.
We are from St. Louis, Missouri. My name is Asia.
Diamond.
Mia.
Jasmine.
I'm Tila from Swansea in Wales.
Kaylee. DC, actually.
Cleveland, Tennessee. It's where we met in college, and we moved down here about 3 years ago.
From New York.
Julie from Texas.
I'm from New York.
I'm originally from Montgomery, Alabama.
Pennsylvania.
Marcella, Virginia.
My name is Mure. This is my wife, Zio. We're from Malawi in Africa.
Well, we just moved from North Dakota, so we're in the military. We just moved here to Andrews Air Force Base.
We'd like to ask you, how would you celebrate Christmas and what you really think is the most important reason behind the season?
Family.
Wow, a lot of shopping for sure. Family and friends,
And like for religious people, I would say, like for me, Jesus, celebrating Jesus, and just family.
We do. We love Christmas.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about it?
We do a candlelight Christmas service at our church on like right around the holidays, and that's my favorite thing that we do.
Yeah, my favorite thing is probably spending time with the people that I love and taking some time to rest the busyness of the year and slow down and enjoy it.
Oh yeah, I believe in Christmas.
Do you believe that Christ, the birth of Christ, is the reason for the season?
It is.
Yeah, no. I'm a bit on the fence.
We do.
Barely.
I celebrate Christmas.
We do. We're Christians, so we do believe in Christmas.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm a Christian, but it's also a festival of lights and it's a celebration of togetherness, gathering. We feast after we harvest, and we celebrate the winter solstice, because the seasons change and new life is going to spring forth. We're getting ready for that. So we're coming together for a harder winter. We could have a bountiful spring.
Well, how are you feeling towards how people are saying Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas?
I don't like that. They wouldn't have Christmas if it wasn't for Christ. So, a big part of our celebration also is church on Christmas Eve and all the carols and the candlelight and everything like that. It's a beautiful season.
I actually think it's pretty inclusive. I think that it's a really good way to go because there's a lot of different holidays that are celebrated at this time of year. So, to each their own. Do you celebrate Christmas?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, of course.
What's your normal day-to-day this time of year?
Work mostly up till Christmas, unfortunately, and spend time with family and drink lots of beer.
So what's your favorite part about Christmas?
My part is everyone getting together, and having a nice time. It's been a long time since COVID, so everybody getting out is real good.
Yeah,
it's
for
nice.
sure.
What's your favorite part?
I just like the opportunity for family to come together and to celebrate each other and to remember, Jesus and everything that he's done for us.
That is awesome. And how do you feel about saying Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas?
I feel like it's more inclusive and it's definitely a better way to say stuff because not everyone celebrates Christmas and stuff like that. So it's definitely a more inclusive way to be kind to people.
And how do you guys feel about the term Happy Holidays? Some people are very rocky about it.
I mean, I'm okay with it. I see why you don't want to ruffle feathers. There's some people who don't believe in Christmas, and there are other holidays like Hanukkah around this season. So I get why people broaden it and say Happy Holidays. But I'm not offended by Happy Holidays, but I personally prefer Merry Christmas.
So what do you guys do this kind of season? Where do you surround yourselves with?
Well, I go to Tufts, so we're taking a little Christmas Day vacation over into New York City, a little day weekend.
Yeah, I go to UMass Amherst, so we're just here for the weekend, see the Christmas lights, yeah.
Man, I still say Merry Christmas, and Happy Hanukkah straight up. I usually know what day it is. I think we're on the 6th night. So Ramadan comes. It falls funny, but every once in a while, you get to know all peoples. And New York is really that. We really are a melting pot. So people come from all over, and you get swept up in it. And you can't help but shell out a couple bucks. You know what I mean? It really is. It's a season to give, and people feel good about that. That's really what it is.
Do you guys believe there's a difference between saying Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays?
Yeah, I understand the difference that not everybody celebrates Christmas. Personally, I like to say Merry Christmas. As we mentioned, the reason we celebrate Christmas Christmas is because Jesus came. We love because he first loved us. We give gifts because he gave us the best gift that we could ever ask for. And so keeping him the center of the day is, I think, probably pretty important to us.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. I understand like there are situations where happy holidays, if somebody celebrates another religious holiday, can come into play, but we say Merry Christmas because we're Christians, and so we want that to be known.
The sole reason.
Yeah.
No, it's Merry Christmas for me all the way.
Either way for me. Either way, happy holidays. It depends on the person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta respect.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, so do you think that Christ is the real reason behind this season or not?
I mean, it depends on if we're saying happy holidays. I mean, it could be. So it depends. I think every holiday celebrates a different thing. So that's kind of a tough question, but
I don't really feel like there's a difference between the two. I think most people have their own ideas and opinions about what Christmas means to them. But for me, as a Christian, to express either one is saying the same thing to me.
I blatantly say Merry Christmas.
I prefer Merry Christmas, to be honest.
I told a young lady the other day, I said, you'll have to excuse me, I'm going to be socially unacceptable, and I'm going to wish you a Merry Christmas. And I could tell she was smiling. So
I think typically I would say Merry Christmas because of Jesus and stuff, but I have to say Happy Holidays because I work customer service. But I think it's fine because I want to respect everyone and what they believe, and yeah, I think it's not a bad idea.
Do you guys believe that the birth of Christ is the reason for this season?
I don't know. I have to think about it. But after in 1 hour, I can give you an answer.
I'll get back to you.
I think it's more of being with the family. That's what makes the season. Yeah.
I really like that. How do you guys feel about the term Happy Holidays? Some people are a bit shaky.
I like Merry Christmas personally, but I respect this. I say Happy Holidays, but once in a while it slips out and I say Merry Christmas.
I mean, they are talking about that in the European Commission. I think it's something important that we have to talk about, but I think it's the same. At the end, it's what you really feel about the Christmas. I mean, if you say Happy Holiday or Merry Christmas.
How do you guys feel about the term Happy Holidays?
Happy Holidays?
Yeah.
Regular?
How do you feel about Happy Holidays?
The holidays are happy. COVID.
During the holidays.
Yeah, mine is COVID, because that's blowing it. That's blowing it for real.
In elementary school, you always had to say Happy Holidays because
everybody was Jewish. And we went to a primarily Jewish school. They don't even celebrate Christmas, so it was Happy Holidays. It wasn't Happy Christmas because they celebrated Hanukkah. It wasn't Merry Christmas.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Thank you so much for your time. I really like talking. Bye.
Merry Christmas or Happy New Year. In a recent Gallup survey, only 3% were offended if anyone would tell them Merry Christmas. However, in spite of this low percentage, so many are afraid to say Merry Christmas. We love everyone, whether they celebrate Kwanzaa, Chinese New Year, or Hanukkah, which the three feasts happen to be in or around December 25th. That doesn't give us the permission to change the feast that was designed for the birth of Christ and was named upon his name, to change it because we want to be politically correct. I urge and ask all of you to watch Word on the Street if you haven't watched from the beginning. I'm amazed that so many people walking in the street, not really coming from a church or from a synagogue, but they are not offended by the word Merry Christmas. As St. Paul mentioned in Ephesians 5, we ought to respect and to respond to everyone in love and wisdom. And we ought to. But it's incumbent upon us, Christians, who sometimes are so worried and scared from others. And hence, we are worried about offending them, and we do not say what is appropriate. Merry Christmas. I wonder if this has happened during the Ramadan feast or during the Indian New Year. Would anyone say Happy Holidays or will say the appropriate gesture for the feast? Why, when it comes to Christians are so scared and worried about the feelings of others? We are not offending anyone by claiming the feast that belongs to our Lord. That's his birth. We are celebrating his birth. And the whole world has no problem knowing that Christ is born, and for the world he had come, and for the world he saved. Next time you are greeting anyone, unless you are a clerk or working in relationships in an office where you don't know whom are you meeting, try to be more forthcoming. And if you can always ask, am I offending you by saying Merry Christmas? As you have heard from people in the streets, they were not offended. As a matter of fact, many of them, regardless of their walks in life or their origin of the country or where they came from, they are happy to respond by saying Merry Christmas. Until we meet again in another episode from Word on the Street, Merry Christmas.